Hello and welcome back to another video on the Football Zone and to a midweek review reviewing all of the Champions League, Premier League and Championship games from this past week. So let's get straight into it. The Champions League, and it was a spanking at Sporting as Man City defeated them 5-0. Goals from Mahrez, Silva with 2, Foden and Sterling. Silva also had a goal disallowed. But yeah, City were brilliant here, just showed how clinical they can be. And yeah, considering Sporting in the Champions of Portugal, it's just an absolutely massive statement to make, and yeah, they've got to be favourites. But moving on then to another huge result for an English team in the Champions League, and it finished Inter 0, Liverpool 2 at the San Siro. 2 goals coming relatively late on, one from Bobby Firmino and one from Mo Salah, and yeah, that's a huge result for Liverpool, isn't it? Really leaves them in a great position now to qualify 2-0 going into the home leg, so they'll be absolutely delighted with that. And yeah, it was quite a close game, but you know, in the end Liverpool, you could just tell they had that little bit more quality, and yeah, like I say, a massive win for them. They'll advance now easily. Moving on then to the Premier League, and it finished Manchester United 2, Brighton 0. United had to be patient for the deadlock when Ronaldo scored a brilliant goal in the 51st minute before Lewis Dunk got sent off 3 minutes later. Some doubts over it as a red. For me personally it was, and then Bruno Fernandes sealed the deal really late on 97th minute. And United, yeah, picks up a relatively comfortable win. Still, the performance wasn't the greatest I've ever seen, but you know, with United on a run of form they're on, a win's all that matters. Into the top 4 place now, maybe temporarily with all the other games in hand, but you know, still a decent result. Moving on then to the Championship games now, starting off with Cardiff 2, Coventry 0. 2 goals coming relatively late on, one from Bacon in the 72nd minute and one from Harris in the 87th minute. And yeah, Cardiff, really solid run of form they're on at the moment. They're in 19th now, 14 points ahead of the relegation zone. So yeah, I think their season's just going to be mid-table-ish now. Before Coventry in 12th, disappointing result. You know, it's going to be tough for them to get near the playoff race, but you know, they really need to be winning games like this to be doing it. Moving on then, Millwall 2, QPR 0 was the score at the Den. Bennett and Bury were the goals, and yeah, this was a solid win for Millwall. For QPR though, really concerning though, because that's 2 really games which they really shouldn't have lost, and yeah, they're definitely losing ground on the automatic promotion races now, and it does look like it's going to be Fulham and Bournemouth that have the major advantage now. But yeah, for Millwall it's a solid result, up to 14th now. Playoff charge, who knows, probably too late, but you know, but still. Sheffield United 0, Hull 0 was the score at Bramall Lane in the Championship. And yeah, this is an interesting game. As you'd expect, Sheffield United were a lot more of the chances, but Hull hang on, and yeah, after, well, let's just say Hull, they kind of tailed off a bit recently, but you know, it's a really solid result for them. Sheffield United will be frustrated though, because this is definitely a game which they should have been winning really, but you know, they're still in a good position for the playoffs, so I don't think it'll be panic stations just yet, but yeah, just frustration. Great point for Hull though. Moving on now to a massive relegation 6-pointer at the Western Home Stadium, where it finished Peterborough 0, Reading 0, and yeah, I'd probably say this was maybe a fair result, but maybe you could argue Peterborough should have won it. But you know, in the end, it doesn't make too much difference to the relegation picture. Yeah, both teams still in trouble with Derby breathing down their necks. And yeah, you would probably say Peterborough were the better side here, but you know, both teams were just really, really poor in front of goal, to be honest. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, bear your thoughts, comments, and fill in to the link description for daily wrestling news, and subscribe to the channel on the screen. That would be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.